I'll put that on my list. I'll watch that. I've got a few things I want to try to get to first, and then I will look into that one. So let's go ahead and jump into the next topic, and then if more questions come in, comments, then I'll take those as well. So next up, we have Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio, I don't know how to say that, and Jon Bernthal respond to recent Deborah Ann Woll comments. So this one's a little bit, it starts off like a little bit more of a bummer, and I'll tell you why, and then it gets into a kind of more positive. And I think it's important to show some positivity, show when people are lifting each other up and supporting each other, because that's always a good thing. So, if you guys hadn't seen Daredevil on Netflix, it's killer. You've got to see it. Apologies. It's rated TV mature for violence. I believe there's some cussing in there too. It is definitely an adult show, but I will say it is fantastic. It is an amazing show. It's one of my favorites. But unfortunately, the actress here, she plays Karen Page, and she's one of the main actresses. I had not seen her in anything up until this project, and I haven't seen her in anything after. And the reason I haven't seen her in anything after that is because after Daredevil and Punisher and the shows on the Netflix Marvel stuff that she was in, she wasn't able to find work, unfortunately. She just wasn't able to get roles, and it was a little bit depressing for her. That's the gist of this. She spoke candidly about insecurities that she's had after the series' cancellation. So after the series got canceled, she was really bummed. She couldn't find an outlet, and she loves acting. She doesn't know who she is without acting. But what's cool is after she said that on I think it was a podcast, Vincent D'Onofrio tweeted and said, Deborah Ann Woll can play any part written for an actor to play. I think of her as being one of my favorite scene partners in my career because of her talent. Every actor depends on their scene partner. You'd be lucky to have her with you. Unstoppable, a gift to storytelling. And then Jon Bernthal, replying to Vincent D'Onofrio, says, that's right. Or he says, that right there is the truth. Big love to both of y'all. What an honor and joy to have rolled with you guys. Now, Jon Bernthal and Vincent D'Onofrio were amazing, brilliant, talented actors in the shows Daredevil and Punisher. They're just so good. I mean, and specifically in Daredevil, all three of these guys shine. Like, their talent, their ability to act and convince you of their parts, even though like some of them are very dark. Like they've got scenes there that are like, oh my gosh, like the stuff that their characters go through and that you watch them have to work through is pretty deep stuff, and you buy it. Like it's not weak acting at all. Like you really get drawn in, and it's because the acting is so good. So I will say, and that's true of almost the entire cast. I don't recall anyone to me that stuck out as like, I don't believe that, or like, I didn't feel that. You feel it, like you really do. And so I will say that this very well could just be like fluffy support for a friend, but based on having seen the show, I can say I 100% believe this. She was really freaking good, and she was a great part of that show. So that's always nice, just to see them like stick up for one another and basically say like, no, if you've got a project, you need to put this person on here. Truly amazing, pleasure to work with. You're gonna only benefit from having her. So really cool. And she talks about how COVID-19 coronavirus, it shut down the economy. Movies are not being made right now. Like Hollywood is at a complete freeze pretty much. So that is also a deterrent right now, because no one's getting jobs. You see all of the actors are taking to social media right now to stay relevant. But it's pretty cool to see that they're still sticking up for one another. So I like that. Anyway, let me go ahead and take a quick comment. Okay, so this was one of the comments it's piggybacking on the comment from earlier from Daniel's Hot Topics. He says, he says Castlevania, the Netflix animated series, is really great. You should check it out. I totally will. And then Manic Cam says Tom Cruise. Oh, and again, this is in reply to one thing he said earlier about Eyes Wide Shut. He says Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman were in it. Okay, I will look that up because I'm fascinated. Dude, you should DM me about that kind of stuff because I'm always looking for that kind of information. Whether it's political or if it's ethics, morality type of stuff. That kind of news, I do follow that as well. I follow a lot of kinds of news, especially like this movie news, but where movie news crosses over with morality, ethics, that sort of thing, the law in general, you can shoot that my way. I'm definitely looking for that kind of thing. So let me know about that. And next we have the Fantastic Four. Let me just go ahead and switch this over. So John Krasinski teases fan casting of him as Fantastic Four's Mr. Fantastic. So if you guys want, I have this link down below. I'm not going to play it for you here, but down below we have